Guys, we are back here for another video. And let me just tell y'all something. Simon Guobadia is the gift that keeps on. I don't want to say that he's the gift that keeps on giving, but he is definitely the gift that won't shut the hell up because he is running his mouth again. And you know he taking shots at Porsha and trying to continually drag her on social media, y'all. So let's get into this tea. And what is Simon saying now, y'all? Let's let our intro play out and we're going to come back and talk about it.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Well, guys, before we get into this video, I do need you guys to make sure you are subscribed to the channel and also make sure you enable your bell notification so you don't miss out on a new video or when I go live. Y'all, listen, let me let y'all in on some messiness. I simply follow Simon Guobadia because he funny is all hell. And let me just tell you why. Because at his age, he still finds humor in a lot of things. And when I tell you he's shady, he most definitely needs to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta because he don't give a damn. And when I tell you he goes on his social media, drags Porsha daily and just says whatever the hell he wants. He does not care how y'all take it. He does not care how y'all apply it. He just don't give a damn. And it is so funny because he just doesn't care. Now, he could be acting out of anger, but the reason why I'm saying that he doesn't care is because we remember the way his relationship with Fallon ended. And I don't know if y'all, remember, but it wasn't all that nice because he was dragging Fallon as well. Now, it wasn't this bad because I don't believe Porsha and Fallon were kind of in the same situation. As you guys know, Fallon ended up having a baby by the assistant. So it's a total different situation. But for some reason, Porsha just won't leave. So it's actually making the situation a lot worse. Obviously, with Fallon, they came up with a settlement and he allegedly had to pay her rent or whatever for a year or 2 years. I don't recall the specifics, but with this Porsha chick, she won't leave, won't get out of the man house, just making it more difficult, y'all. So let's get into what Simon had to say on these internet streets. Okay, guys, so we are looking, y'all, at Simon Guobadia's Instagram page. And as I said before, Simon is organically hilarious. I don't even know if he intentionally tries to be funny, but he is hilarious and funny as heck to me. He kind of reminds me of Peter Thomas. Y'all know how Peter Thomas, Cynthia's ex-husband, would be shady and it would just be like subtle shade. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So in this Instagram rant, or should I say Instagram post, Simon states, clearly my next rescue needs to come from a pound, a dog. Hence, he's talking about Porsha. Y'all know he is. Then he states, I genuinely miss the unconditional love of a pet. And then somebody in the comments says, well, nobody knew who you were before she picked you up from the pound, sis. So she is clearly calling this grown a man a girl, which is crazy. Sometimes people feel that if a man speaks up, he's acting like a female. So I don't know that he's acting like a female. I think he is definitely entitled to his opinion. And in the comments, somebody said 8 failed marriages. You can't be serious. Someone else is saying she most definitely had her own everything before you, sir. And then someone else says, if you want to get technical, African Americans rescued every black and brown immigrant in the United States. We paved the way for y'all to come to this country and to have a shot at the American dream. Tread lightly. Then someone else says, you're not her first millionaire or her second, and you are not her third. Don't be degrading. Again, he's calling Porsha a dog. Then someone else says, calling a woman a rescue, a black woman. At that, calm down before we, the people, tell the truth. And someone else is like, these posts seem to be very bitter and childish. Meanwhile, Porsha has kept it classy, y'all. So, as I stated, y'all, Simon can be very, very, he can be very petty, in his post. And, he comes to social media and he says what he says. Now, let's get into this next post. Again, Simon being himself, being shady, while throwing this subtle shade at Porsha, but not really saying this, to Porsha. But we know that what he is saying is most definitely geared at Miss Porsha Williams. So hopefully my screen starts to act right so I can show y'all this post here. Because in this next post, he's again being himself, taking shots, and pretty much calling Porsha out. So let's get into what he's saying in his next post. Now, in this particular post, we have the rapper, entrepreneur, creator of, 50 Cent created BMF. He's created so many different avenues here. So in this particular post, y'all, let's get into it. So this is an inspirational post, actually, that 50 Cent has. But Simon, put it on his page and said, I can live with jealousy and envy. I fondly refer to both as petty emotions. Entitlement, on the other hand, is that disease with apparently no cure that I'm aware of. How can we navigate these types of personalities without becoming damaged goods, y'all? He calling Porsha damaged goods, y'all. Simon just be on here saying any and every, okay? So he's saying, how can he navigate, or how can we navigate the world, and don't be consumed by jealous and envy? Because what he's saying is Porsha wants his house, she won't get out. And he's like, look, how do we navigate these spaces? And then he's saying that she's damaged goods. I'm like, whoo, Simon, you old messy, messy, messy. He's super messy, calling this woman damaged goods. So, yeah, like I said, Simon, he be here for the mess. He's definitely here for it. Y'all, so let's just say this. Simon is not backing down, honey. He gonna continue to throw his shots. And the ladies were in the comments calling him sis. And I'm going to say they probably called him that because he going to go tit for tat. You understand? Tit for tat. So anything you do to him, he going to do it 1,000 times. So with that said, Porsha girl, you are in for the run of your life, because this man is going to drag you up and through, up and through, up and through. So I want to know what y'all think in the comments. How do y'all like, or I don't even know if y'all have a feeling with regards to Simon, honey. He is going to talk his talk. He gonna talk his talk. Now, Porsha hasn't really said much really about the divorce. I mean, she's threw her little shots and her little, subtle shade. But, Simon has, he done said a lot of stuff. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And y'all know the drill. Please make sure you are, in fact, subscribed to the channel, and also enable your bell notification, because, guys, if you don't enable your bell notification, you're not going to know when a new video is uploaded, and you will not be notified when I go live.